are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Warlock.
Hello.
Today, we are back in Tanaris, guys, and we are going to turn in the Waste Wander Justice quest that we completed yesterday.
Top-notch work, adventurer. Top-notch. You've thinned down the nomad population to a point where we can actually take the fight to them. If you haven't already, talk to Spigot operator Luglunket here. He gives a bounty on any of the Waste Wander water pouches you may have run across while bringing those nomads to justice. I've got an idea, see? I've heard of some strange creatures called dew collectors that live to the southwest, and that they are able to store water in special glands. I think that if I could get one of these glands, I could create a drink that would quench my terrible thirst. Do you think you could help me, adventurer? Look for the cactus garden, adventurer. That's where you'll find the dew collectors.
Adventurer, I can see you yearn to be dedicated to my worthwhile cause. Yes, of course, you can do something for me. Take this crate of eggs to Erelus Amberski. He is a druid that cares for these eggs, helping them to hatch and then training the young hippogriffs. You will find him in Teldrassil, in a small village to the south called Ruttheran. Just recently, a large bank of nomadic ogres arrived in Tanaris. South of here, they have taken over a large area of the desert and formed a compound. Several smaller bands are currently wandering the desert, some of which have invaded the old troll ruins. The Dunamal compound must be destroyed. We cannot allow these ogres to build up a force. The leader of this band is named Gormarok the Ravager. I believe that putting an end to his leadership will be the beginning of the end for the ogres.
All right, well, there we go. We got some more quests to do, guys. Last episode was a fun one. We got into a lot of world PvP fights. The ending was hilarious. We just got attacked by a bunch of paladins of the light. They came in and took us down. And then they started taunting us after we died. It was a good ending. We deserved it, man. We took down a lot of horde yesterday, so it was only a matter of time before we got a taste of our own medicine. And I hope you guys are doing well today. Doing pretty good. And Venezuela beat the USA in the World Baseball Classic 3-2. Who would have thought? They got a good team, though. You got Ronald Acuna Jr., Jackson Churio, Andre Jimenez, he's a Blue Jay. They pretty much have a solid MLB lineup. And it seems like that's the case for many sports nowadays, international sports. A lot of teams are catching up. Hockey, baseball. I guess American football, probably not. That'd be interesting if they had a World Football Classic, like American Football Classic, and see if any teams can put up a fight against the United States. I think Canada would have a team in that. I've heard Japan is a big fan of American football as well. Yeah, big win for Venezuela. Salvador Perez, amazing catcher. Got William Contreras, too. They got, like, the best catchers in baseball, I think. And the MLB season's about to start in a week. Just under a week now. We just need 2 more hats, guys. And then we'll turn all these quests in. Should get a solid amount of XP from turning these quests in. Potentially get level 47. We'll probably get level 47 from it, I think. Another shard here. Make ourselves a soul stone. And there we go. We got our hats. Not bad. Yeah, we had a lot of fun in Lost Rigger Cove last episode. Probably one of my my best experiences in that zone, I would say, was last episode on this Warlock. And Starfield, it launches on the PS5 April 7th, 2026. Surprised it hasn't been released on the PS5 yet. They had a big update increasing their graphics capabilities. Supposedly I think it's only on the PS5 Pro though. Supposedly it's a massive update. Some people are saying it feels like they're playing a PS6 now. From how much better it made their gaming experience. And supposedly it's going to be the same day as a big free lanes update that they added to Starfield, which adds a cruise mode so you can fly between planets manually with the random events and encounters that occur while you're flying. So maybe some like ships come and try to take you down. That's pretty cool. That's one thing you kind of need in a space game. You got to be able to travel through space. And that was something that was kind of lacking in Starfield. So they added that. So I think Starfield's going to be like Cyberpunk, where over time it just gets better. When it first came out, it got a lot of bad publicity, but I think over time it will get better, especially with the update from DLSS 5 when it eventually comes to the game. A lot of hate on DLSS 5 right now, though. You look a little dazed. Have you been reading our legal documents?
Ah, Andre's head. So I guess he'll make his trial after all. Much appreciated, adventurer. Now,
nice
if you'll
boots.
just sign here, I can issue you payment for services rendered. Don't worry about the small print. It's harmless, and I don't think there's a magnifying glass
Yeah, we'll take the
small enough
boots.
to read it anyway.
Adventurer,
Okay, we leveled
you are
up.
the man. I'm sure that the cartel will ease up on me now that you've dealt with those South Sea scum. Let's see, what can I give you as a reward? How about a little coin and you choose from one of these for your trouble?
Great. Thanks for the shipment. Now McKinley and I can finally settle our wager. Thanks again for your help, adventurer. Here's a bottle of Steam Weedle Bilge Rum. Take it to McKinley and he can finally put to rest his crazy beliefs about Booty Bay booze.
Oh, you're a darling, even if it did take you longer than I am accustomed to. This shipment should make me quite a bit of money once I've cleaned and personalized these hats. And seeing as I'm always willing to reward work that's well done, here's a little something for you. I suggest that you spend some of it on a bath, sweetie.
All right. So maybe we'll do that. So let's update our talent points here. Contagion increases the damage of Curse of Agony, Corruption, and Seed of Corruption by 4%, and reduces the chance of your affliction spells to be dispelled by 24%. So we'll keep going into Contagion until we max it out, and then eventually we'll be able to get Unstable Affliction. So now we're going to head down here. We'll pick up Gazridian, and then we'll head over to the Doom compound, and we'll deal with some Doom brutes and enforcers and slay some ogres today, guys. Maybe get into a little bit of world PvP. Maybe we'll do the robot chicken quest as well. As a warlock, I think we could potentially do it because we have a pet to tank for us. I tried to do it on the paladin and we got completely wrecked. Just too many mobs that got summoned. And the paladin hit level 70. Finally, excited about that. It took over 200 hours of leveling to get there, but we got there. A lot of AFK time in there, but I would say it was probably over 200 hours of leveling. And now we're going through the Prebis grind and the attunement grind. We got to get attuned to Kil'jaeden, get some Prebis going, and slowly gear ourselves to where we have enough gear to hopefully tank Kil'jaeden. And then we're going to have a gold issue as well. Gold's going to be quite an issue for us, so we'll have to find a gold farm. There's a level 50 warrior. Do you think we could kill him? Should we try? He's going to charge us. He's level 50. He starts attacking our pet. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Warlock's just too strong. Feel kind of bad. He's level 50 though. We're 3 levels under him. And he got completely annihilated. Like he couldn't do anything. It's kind of ridiculous how Warlocks are, man. When I would play any other class, you run into a Warlock, you just know it's over. I kind of feel bad like doing that to that guy, but he just got completely annihilated. Three levels higher than us too, which is kind of insane. Oh yeah, we got to pick up Gazridian, guys. Let's go get that quest. Yeah, I'm excited to get the Warlock up there for it. I'm gonna change today's episode for the Paladin. I'm changing the UI, and we're gonna start using LVUI. I'll probably go over the add-ons as well. We're gonna get flying. Good times on the Paladin. But the thing that kind of sucks now is we need gold, and gold's a pain. But that's why we leveled the Paladin, and I'm going to learn how to do the Strat Home AoE farm. And what you do is you get like a few items. I already bought a few of them. There's like a Skull Flame shield you buy, and a few items that just give you health back when you get hit.
Talk to me. I know. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. My home is actually in Ratchet, but after crashing my Zeppelin here, I thought I might as well start the research I came here to do.
Adventurer, I'm a scientist, but also a treasure hunter at heart. Long ago, when trolls used to occupy this land, they created large amounts of ornaments modeled after Gazrilla, a hydra they worshipped as a deity. These ornaments are carved out of an element that I call Gazridian, after the hydra god. I did find some myself, but I'd like to have some more to study. Maybe you can find some? I even invented a detector that makes finding the Gazridian a snap. Just put it on, and the search begins.
All right, well, there we go. So you don't really have to wear the detector. Looks kind of silly though. That's how it looks. It's a funny looking helmet. And then we just go around and collect it in the sand. The thing is, in TBC, you don't really need it to loot it. In vanilla, if you don't have it on, I'm pretty sure you can't even see these little piles of sand in the ground. And yeah, we're going to try to... The Paladin's going to be our primary gold farmer. And how I'm going to make gold this expansion is I'm just going to hopefully get good at doing the Strat Home AoE farm. And you just go in Strat Home and you kill mobs and you just get raw gold. It's a raw gold farm, which means that you just loot and sell the junk you get. And you make supposedly 300 gold an hour doing it. It's not a bad little farm. Good thing about it, as well as it's inside of an instance, those are usually the best farms in TBC. Another example of that is the Mana Tombs Rogue farm where you get like, you need mining, but you loot the chests and you get these gems that you can sell for over 100 gold, and you can also mine the rich adamantite ores and make more coin off of that as well. That's a great farm too if you have a rogue. But we went with the paladin this time around, so we'll be doing the Stratholme farm. And I have to level professions on that character. We're going to go engineering and enchanting. And engineering helps out quite a bit for that farm as well, because you get to use rocket boots, which increases your movement speed by quite a bit. So we'll try to get a pair of those. So we're going to be spending quite a bit of coin, but we do have a decent amount of ores. Do we have mining on this guy? Yeah, we do. Might have to do mining later, because I do want to get this character engineering and tailoring. That's the plan with the Warlock. And those are considered to be the best professions for both classes, for raiding but I think PvP as well. Engineering's kind of a must. And the cool thing about playing a paladin is you don't really need to have like a gold making profession like skinning or mining or herbalism, because you can just do the Stratholme farm, right? Just learning that farm's going to be a little bit of a pain. You pull around like 50 mobs at a time, and then they all just attack you and die. And you just stay alive and loot them all at the end. And then it's just rinse and repeat after that. And we'll also make gold from enchanting. We'll disenchant blues and sell enchanting mats and stuff like that. That's another great way of making gold. Paladin will most likely be the primary gold maker. And we'll see what we can do with tailoring, guys. There's got to be something we can do with tailoring to make gold as well. I think there's like probably a proc for something every few days that we could do. And that'll make us a little bit of coin on the Warlock. But yeah, there's a lot of hate on the DLSS5 technology that's coming out. I'm not a complete hater of it, to be honest. I think it looks pretty good. And I heard this comment of I forget their name, but they said if this was a hardware like update, not AI, people would be loving it. They'd be right, because it's almost looks photorealistic. Some of the like the update to the graphics, and honestly feels like a generational upgrade, or looks like a generational upgrade. And the cool thing about it is, it's up to you if it looks good or not, right? If you don't like it, you can just turn it off. It's sort of like playing the Diablo 2 Resurrected, the new... well, it's not new, but it's been out for a while, but Diablo 2 came out with a remastered version, and you had the capability to turn off the remastered graphics, or the updated graphics if you wanted to, and you could go back to the old school Diablo 2 style. So that's kind of how I look at it. And it's going to probably affect almost all games. I'm interested to see how it affects World of Warcraft. Maybe I'll like it, maybe I won't. I think for some mobs and for some things, it's going to look a little ridiculous. and it just won't look right. And then maybe you'll want to turn it off. But supposedly the developers can change that to make it look better, so it's sort of a work in progress. This is a great spot to complete this quest. So many ornaments here. And Todd Howard said he's going to be a little bit more conscious about what he announces. He said that we should just pretend that they never announced Elder Scrolls 6 and that it just doesn't exist. I think they're smart for not releasing Elder Scrolls 6. Because if they released it and it just looked like, you know, another Bethesda RPG, which is fine. A lot of people would like it, but if it looked just like another Bethesda RPG without like significant upgrades, then it wouldn't get the level of excitement that that Skyrim brought to the gaming community. Because it has big shoes to fill. Like, Skyrim's considered one of the best, if not the best, like, RPG of all time, so it's hard to, like, top Skyrim. But maybe they'll do it. It's almost like GTA 5 to GTA 6. Like GTA 6, I don't know how the heck GTA 6 is going to top GTA 5, but they put $2 billion into it, so maybe it will. It should. Spending like 10 times more money this time around. The issue is will they have enough content for GTA, the online part of it? Because they put almost a decade into GTA 5 Online. It has so much content. It's pretty much like if they made a World of Warcraft 2, right? Like, the amount of content in WoW is insane. Making a second version, you know, it's hard for it to compete with WoW, because of just the amount of content that World of Warcraft has nowadays. Even though they scrap a lot of it in WoW, though. Like, once a raid gets completed, you know, and then the new raid comes out, it kind of gets, like, shoved under the rug. But they bring it back, though. They bring back old dungeons and stuff like that in the Mythic Plus seasons, which I think was a smart move. Alright, we're almost have enough here. Maybe we'll move over to this area. Problem with this place here for this Dune Mall compound quest, there's barely any enforcers or brutes. But there's a lot of Gazridian. And then the other side where there's a bunch of these brutes and enforcers, there's barely any Gazridian. So what I do is I just get the Gazridian first here, slay a few enforcers and brutes, and then we make our way over to the compound once we have at least 25, I think. Gazridian will be a good amount. We'll probably see some Horde over there as well. Yeah, we can put our helmet on. We don't have to keep this on to see the Gazridian in TBC. It's a fun helmet, though. It has a gnomish, looks very gnomish. You know, it looks like a gnomish helmet. Something that a gnome would wear. Alright, so there we go. That's 25. We'll get out of here now. Oh, there's another brute. I guess we'll kill this brute, actually. And we'll do another Zul'Farrak again before we leave. We're going to be heading up to this zone soon, the Hinterlands. And we'll quest there for a little bit. And hopefully get a bunch of quests for Sunken Temple. And then once we have a decent amount of Sunken Temple quests, we'll hop in there and do a few runs in Sunken Temple. And then hopefully unlock Blackrock Depths soon. And then we'll just farm Blackrock Depths till 58. Try to complete a bunch of quests in there, and then we'll be off to Outland. Alright, we just need 3 more Gazridian ornaments. I don't know. Maybe going up top a little bit higher. It's a better option. The back moves as well. Alright, here we are at the Dune Mall compound. We also have to take down Gormarok the Ravager, so try to defeat him here. Remember when I was here on my Paladin, I got ganked by the Horde a few times. See if we see any today. There's a knockback. Stops our channel of drain life. Right there he is. Gormarok the Ravager. We also got another bag, guys. Another Journeyman's bag. What the heck? 14 slot bag. Nice. Send that to our bank alt. Getting pretty lucky with bags on this character. Too bad we don't need them, though. We have, we bought ourselves some netherweed bags. Long time ago. Watch some rogue like gank me here while I'm trying to kill this guy. I'll have to make another soul stone soon. There you go, Gormarok down. Another Gazridian. I have to fight these two to get it. Things are gonna get a little... Never mind. Mage decided to run away. Start attacking this Enforcer a bit. Let the dots tick. Look at Sarfog just handling these ogres. And I like questing in Tanaris. It's a fun zone. It's one of my favorites. It's like a real chill desert. The quests are usually pretty damn good as well. It's a lot of kill quests, so you're getting tons of XP. Sort of like Stranglethorn Vale. Agoro Crater's actually pretty good too, in terms of like the quests you get. A lot of kill quests there. It's just if you're a low level there's so many patrolling dinosaurs that it becomes sort of a headache. You tend to pull a lot more than you normally would. Yeah, a lot of stuff sneaks up on you, especially those Devil Sword T-Rexes. It's a zone I kind of don't mind leveling in if I'm not playing a hardcore character. If you're playing hardcore, that zone's kind of a nightmare. Yeah, no one here. I'm gonna pull another one here. Guess not. Try to get through all these moonberry juices I bought. some new water. When we hit level 45, we've unlocked More Than Glory Dew. And a few more brutes and enforcers, and we'll be on our way. We'll probably try to do the escort quest. That'll be a fun one. I want to see if we can actually do it. I failed it on the paladin. It's harder as a melee class. There's another alliance player. So we're done with the enforcers. Need a few more Gazridian. Here's one here. There's a brute there. Another brute here. Bring him back. It up a little bit here. Looks like we're gonna pull this guy. We can probably fear him. Let's just fear him. It's so ridiculous how warlocks can do that. And then they stay feared for the longest time. I would get so pissed when you're fighting a warlock and you're feared and the dots are just ticking on you, right? What the heck did he... what the heck? He got feared so far that we, that he reset. That's so strange. Never seen that happen before. A few more brutes to go. There's one. There we go, 2 brutes, perfect. Let's make ourselves a soulstone. Get him off of me. So we'll just have to fight. There we go. That quest is done. We just need to find one more Gazridian. And then we'll make our way back. We'll turn this quest in here. And then we'll make our way down and we'll try this escort, see if we can do it. think as a warlock, we should be able to do it. Look at that. The moon is getting bigger. There we go. It's probably a better screenshot here. Got the moon shining on the sand. All right, let's find this last Gazridian. And there it is. We have a quest to turn in here. Yeah, the Dune Mall compound. We'll eventually do this quest. Sometimes the Laden Dugland there takes quite a while to drop, but I think in TBC the drop rate's a bit higher. And then we also have a quest here where we have to get the dowsing widget. I think next episode we'll probably just do another Zul'Farrak. Why not? Hopefully we can get these gloves to drop, the Jumanza grips again. Yes, nice upgrade.
Money, friend!
Perfect! These ornaments are perfect for my studies. Thanks so much for the help, adventurer. Oh, can I get my helmet back?
Alright, there we go. Completed that quest and we got ourselves a staff called the Staff of Lore. It has 8 intellect, 18 spirit. Not an upgrade, but we'll sell it for 2 gold, 55 silver. And that's another way we'll make gold too, is just by questing at max level. I'll probably do a little bit of that on the Paladin from time to time just to explore some zones and check out some of the zones that we haven't really dived into. Like Shadowmoon Valley and Netherstorm. Yeah, we're getting close. 11 more levels, guys, and we'll be out in Outland on the Warlock. See how it goes. Looking forward to Hellfire Peninsula on this guy. I'll probably have a lot of level 70s just flying down and one-shotting us while they're out farming, potentially. But supposedly a lot of people are getting into the raid logging phase of the game. Which is not a bad time. You know, it's pretty chill. You just go and raid and get loot every week. But that is kind of, I wouldn't say the end of the journey, but the game kind of stalls a bit at that point. So it looks like it takes around, you know, around 2 months to get to that. If you play quite a bit. You appeared to have uncovered the wreckage of a robotic chicken. The voice from within the egg crackles to life again. Yes, excellent work. This is indeed my homing robot, though my sensors indicate that it needs a jump start before it can fly back to Booty Bay for repairs. Go ahead and place the beacon inside the rover. The beacon will take care of the
You
rest.
place the egg, distress beacon, inside the chicken. Homing robot. Hums and whirs are heard from inside the robot as it struggles to
Soulstone
stand
up here.
up. After the robot comes to life, Oglethorpe's voice is heard once more, but now from inside the robot. Book 17 Tian is working at least, but it needs major repairs. It is much too heavy for you to carry it.
We'll just let him lead the way. And we'll deal with whatever he pulls.
I think, are you up for watching over it some more? The gnome's voice crackles once again from the robot. I need to move Ook 17 to an open, safe place so it can begin a lengthy takeoff procedure. It has built-in cloaking, but I need time on my end to make it operational again. I need you to escort the robot from its current location to, let's say, near the Caverns of Time. That should be a perfect place and long enough to get things online. Escort it safely and then come talk to me in Booty Bay. Oglethorpe of Nauticus out.
Watch us get ganked. While doing this. Potentially by a level 70 who's just making their way to the Caverns of Time. To do, you know, an escape from Durnhole dungeon. But who knows, maybe we'll get lucky. Yeah, like this guy, right? He's just right up on us, just two-shot us. I wouldn't mind if that happens. It's a PvP server. It's just how it is. A lot of people usually get wrecked here. But we have a pet. Hopefully the pet helps. We gotta pull him away. Pull him away. Oh, don't run away, dude. Oh my gosh, bro. You're not gonna... Dude, like... He's gonna pull this thing. Can we just run away? From this pack? Well, they're attacking me, some of them. Ridiculous. Sarpog might go down. What do we do here? Just keep dotting, I guess. Is pet gonna die? Okay, good. We don't want the chicken to die. That's where a lot of people die. This guy just kill us. We can't let this guy get too far away. We need him to use this ability. This is a terrible place for us to be hanging out. The Horde have been kind. Okay, good. They still give us a little bit of a break. So we'll bandage up here. Yeah, that was weird. Our pet got aggro and then we tried to move him so he wouldn't pull another mob. We need to get out of this area, though, so we don't get ganked by somebody who looks at us doing an escort. And they're like, you know, it'd be funny if we killed that guy while he was doing it. Let's Sarfog get his health up a bit here. Let's see if we can drink and eat here. We're almost safe. Somewhat. This guy's gonna pull. Just keep eating and drinking. We're past the hard part, though. When you get swarmed by those 3 scorpions, that's pretty much the hardest part. Yeah, this guy will pull. But we're away from... There's another one, Hunter, too. Let's move over here. 52, though. Not bad. It's still probably kill us. 5 levels higher, but... Damn, we pulled this. I'm not too sure how to deal with hunters. I think you just have to... You can't really CC the pet if they're Beastmaster because they have an ability that doesn't allow them to be CC. They just kind of like enrage. So I think you have to just CC the hunter and then try to kill the pet potentially. This is a long escort, too. We're, like, not even close. You have to go all the way up here. Not a bad quest to skip, too. It's just such... It's probably the longest escort in all of Vanilla WoW. Going by Lost Rigger Cove soon, though. It could be a little bit dangerous. Actually, it's just down there. We just went by it. Wonder if we'll pull any pirates. Or Waste Wander assassins. Oh, imminent threat. Let's get some aggro here. There you go. Let's put these dots on him. We'll deal with the Shadow Mage. I love how the chicken's just running. Like, what are you doing? Oh, it's over. What the heck? Oh my gosh, dude. What a dumb quest. I didn't notice that. So I was too focused on getting, like, setting... Oh, that's so annoying, man. I hate that quest. See why a lot of people don't finish it. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll save it for later. Maybe we'll do a round 2. Yeah, that was some BS. It's got so close, man. Like, I don't know why he kept on moving. Like, why doesn't he help us attack? Probably because we're not getting attacked. The pet is, so it kind of bugs it out. Well, that was a shame. Oh, that sucks. We'll do it again, though. It's a tough quest. What happened to that guy? Level 1. Level 1 summon Warlock. I think that's why he's here. He's just here to summon. It's like a clicker.
I'm so glad you were able to do this for me, adventurer. Thanks for your help.
Alright, so we'll take these shoulders. They sell for more. Our gloves are better than these Wither Seed gloves. They have no intellect on them. 7 stamina, 13 spirit cloth gloves, so...
You have a great day now.
Don't really want those. But we got some quests done today, guys. It's too bad we were not able to complete the escort. It was we're so close. But at least now I know to... So I guess, I don't know, I don't know, keep an eye on that chicken. I'll probably put a marker on him or something like that. Should have ran with him like we had to do. It's the same thing we had to do with the scorpions, but I just didn't notice that time. But that's going to be the end of today's episode. Next episode will be inside of Zul'Farrak again, guys. We'll do a dungeon, take a little break from questing. And after that, we'll probably try to finish this quest here, Gadgetan Water Survey. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.
You